How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee. It's me, Simon Smith, and this is another classic wrestling review. This classic wrestling review is the SummerSlam 2000. It starts off with a six-man tag between Right to Censor and Too Cool. Uh, Too Cool has two of the former Good Father's hoes with them, which the Good Father ends up slamming them down at some point in the match. Uh, and you know, then RTC ends up defeating Too Cool in the match. Uh, then we have next up we have a grudge match between X Pac and Road Dogg. Uh, they both were part of DX at this time still. Uh, X Pac defeats Road Dogg and gets on Mike. It's like, oh, the best person won. Helps Road Dogg up just to have him low blow X Pac and do the pump handle slam where he humps the guy. Uh, then we go to the intergender tag match for the Intercontinental Championship. If China or Eddie Guerrero win, they become the Intercontinental Champion. If Val Venus or Trish Stratus wins, Val Venus retains the championship. Um, they kept Trish on the outside for the most part of this match. Eventually, she would get tagged in. She would be wrestling with China, which China ends up pinning her for the victory and becoming the Intercontinental Champion. Then we have next up we have Jerry the King Lawler fighting for Jim Ross's honor against Tazz. Because Taz, leading up to this pay per view, Taz was bullying JR. Kidnapped and put him in front seat of rent the card, smashed the window in on him. Uh, this was probably the worst match on the card. You know, I just didn't think the King and Taz meshed very well. Jim Ross win by smashing a candy jar over Taz's head while Taz had the transmission on Jerry Lawler. Next up is the Hardcore Championship match between Steve Blackman and Shane McMahon. Only thing that this match is basically known for is the fall that Shane took from on top of the structure after Steve Blackman hit him with a kendo stick, followed by Blackman doing the diving elbow drop from the win over Shane McMahon for the Hardcore Championship. Next up is we have the 2 out of 3 falls match. Chris Jericho versus the other Chris. Uh, I'm not going to say his last name though. I'll just uh, refer to him as the other Chris. All of you should know who I'm talking about. The other Chris got the first decision by tap out using the crippler crossface. Jericho tied it up when he got the uh, submission. Uh, I think it was in the Lion Tamer. I can't remember. Uh, the but the other Chris ends up to be Chris Jericho. It was actually a great match. If it wasn't for the other Chris's actions, I probably would rank it up higher than what it actually is. Next up is we have the first ever TLC match. Hardy's, Dudley's, Edge and Christian went out there and stole the show. Jeff Hardy at one point did a swanton bomb off the top of a 20-foot ladder through 2 tables. Jeff and Devon Dudley were hanging above the thing that holds up the titles. Uh, Great match. Everybody knows this if they're a wrestling fan. Uh, Edge and Christian win this. Then they have the the thong stink face match between Tori and the cat. Uh, as much as I love seeing women in bra and panties, this match just sucked balls. Uh, the cat ends up winning over Terry. Undertaker versus Kane is up next. Not one of their greatest matches. Undertaker wins by ripping off Kane's mask. And then in the main event, it's a triple threat match for the WWF Championship. Triple H versus The Rock versus Kurt Angle. They beat up, Triple H beats up on Kurt Angle so much that he gets wheeled to the back. Uh, Triple H and Kurt Angle were wrong before The Rock was even introduced. Stephanie helped uh, convinces Angle to go out to help Triple H, just as Triple H beat him up. Uh, uh, but The Rock ends up winning uh, the match after pinning Triple H. And that is it for this review. So until next time, please make sure you spread peace and love. I love you all.